So let's just start with the news, which is the moratorium on new projects to non-FTA approved countries for LNG exports. What's your take? Does it affect your business?
So, first of all, we believe in a robust regulatory framework is absolutely the right thing to do. Being held to account, how you design, how you build. We have a long-standing relationship with all the regulators. We've been working with them for many years. We've built out all this capacity on the US Gulf Coast. So we really believe in the fundamentals of the program. And we've been here before. There's been these pauses. There was one in 2018. There was one in 2012, where the administration chose to go and make their assessments of how they make their assessments. And we've been there before.
Okay, does it change your order book? Does it change where you may look for customers?
No, it fundamentally doesn't.
Okay.
We absolutely believe in how robust the LNG market is, and the customers that we're working with have terrific projects, and we're going to work through this framework. So we're going to support them in doing that, and we don't believe it's going to affect us in the long term.
So I said that you're in the process of building 13 LNG trains that represent 45 million tons per annum of LNG capacity. It's enormous. What are some hurdles in building that? And I'm looking for things like inflation, high cost of yields, for example, or debt. Are we looking at jobs? Like, what hinders that from happening in the way you want it to?
So, as we come off the back, excuse me, of the pandemic, we saw stress in the supply chain as the world came back, and there was stimulus that came in the economy through things like the IRA. Certainly put some stress in the supply chain. I think we're starting to see some of that in the rearview mirror today, and some things starting to return back to normal. But what is a challenge, is going to remain a challenge, is the workforce, which is the skilled labor that we need.
Are you having to pay up for more labor, or are you just not going to lay off any labor, or how do you manage that?
No, I think the really big challenge is that we have a huge demand. Just the work that we currently have is going to, over 40,000 people are going to be employed just in the work that we're doing in LNG.
Wow.
And then you think about that through the lens of what everybody else is doing too. You think about the new energies environment that's been stimulated, things like the Inflation Reduction Act. It's creating a huge demand for skilled labor, and that's certainly something, particularly in North America, that's going to be a challenge today, and it's going to be a challenge in the future. We've got to train people. We've got to develop that workforce of the future.
So aside from that, you mentioned supply chains easing themselves out, but then we have the disruptions in the Red Sea. Is that causing supply chain issues for you anywhere in the world? You guys operate all across the world.
Yeah. So the supply chain it's big, it's global, and it's complex. That's never changed. So how things move around the world, sure, they're going to have some impacts on things like what's happening, disruption in the Red Sea. But the supply chain has a remarkability to rewire itself as well, and weather these storms that are out in front of us, and I think it'll be the same again.
So here we're talking a lot about LNG, and it's no doubt that the industry is looking towards LNG over the next, say, decade plus. Give me insight into the new energy stuff. Like, what's going to be the thing that we're using in 20 years? Because if I'm going to build something, you're the first person I'm calling to say, hey, help me build that hydrogen plant. Help me build that biofuel plant. Help me build that LNG terminal.
So actually, we think LNG is going to be generational. It's not something for the next 10 years. It's certainly out the 2030, 2050. Everything we heard about net zero, LNG's got a huge role to play in that. Largely because there's a mature market for it. We know how to build the export capacity. We know how to build the regas capacity to bring it back into a country. It's going to be a huge part to play in the future. And for as long as LNG can continue to displace coal, that's a direct positive impact on emissions. So here to stay. But likewise, there's going to be a new landscape in the future. That's going to be renewable power generation, but it has vulnerabilities to it. We are sure that there's going to be another renaissance in nuclear, which is it's clean, it's reliable, base load power. We're certainly going to see that. But we're going to, there are new fuels. Is there going to be a large hydrogen economy? I don't know. Hydrogen's, sure, it's really clean when you look at it in terms of its emissions.
Yeah.
but there's a lot of complexities to it as well. You know, it's very difficult to handle as a cryogenic liquid. It takes a lot of energy to make it. It takes a lot of energy to actually then use it. But technology's going to play a huge role in that in the future. In just like battery technology, the accelerations we've seen in that just in the last decade, I'm sure that's going to come to bear. But is there going to be a huge hydrogen economy? I don't know.